What is up, everybody? It's Wilverse TV today. Even though we had like at least like 5+ good games just released in like the short 2 week time span right now, Sony fanboys are still salty. Like I don't know, like shouldn't they be playing games right now? But apparently not. All they can do is still think about Microsoft on a daily basis, even with these games out here. So this guy has the most genius comment right here, where he says Microsoft wants to beat Sony so badly they're willing to ruin an entire generation. Like, what is this guy talking about? They're willing to ruin an entire generation. Like, what? How are they ruining an entire generation? He explains more in detail because he's like, people are like, what is he talking about? When he says the Series S is holding back games, some more of this nonsense where they say the Series S is just holding gaming back. When that's like, really, they can't prove how it's holding back gaming, especially since like developers are still making games for the PS4, which is even older technology than the Xbox Series S. But you know, the Xbox Series S is holding back games apparently. None of these guys have proved any of this, but you know, they keep saying it's like it's the gospel apparently. So once again, Sony fanboys salty, even though they have plenty of games to be playing right now. They're still salty on the internet every single day. Let's see what people got to say about this. Okay, so this guy says, ruin an entire generation equals make PlayStation fanboys feel less secure in their arrogance. Oh no, woe is them, pretty much. Ruin an entire generation for who? PlayStation and or their fans. I mean, Xbox is literally the most pro-consumer at the big three companies so far. So I don't know how they're ruining anything right now. So, but you know, according to Sony guys, they're just ruining the gaming right now. They can't prove it, but they just say, hey, they're just ruining the gaming right now. I think they are willing to trash their entire gaming market by flooding it with underpriced games and getting people used to not paying anywhere near cost. It could turn the game market into the App Store. What is he talking about? What are you talking about? What underpriced games? Oh, so because they're not charging $70 like Sony, they're underpricing their games now? This is just, I hope that's just insanity. They are willing to ultimately ruin an industry, to be honest, but you are so right. What? How is he right? Apparently, in your eyes, not having Call of Duty exclusive content is running a generation. I guess that's defining a generation for some. I'm a Sony fan, but Sony is killing itself to win Call of Duty exclusivity rights and bring an insane number of exclusives away from Xbox. Sony does not believe in competition. In your way, were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought? Not to mention the entire Xbox fan base is trash. Definitely not biased for somebody who has Ragnarok is coming for the Xbox. Definitely not biased at all. How are they even running generation? Get a grip? I mean, they still haven't explained like why the Xbox Series S is so bad for gaming. Like, whatever. Microsoft couldn't build good games, so they bought them instead. You must just like had a coma or something for like how the past generations how Sony got their success. But okay, it's their right, but it's also a weak move. But Sony making all these third-party games exclusive or timed exclusivity or having some type of exclusivity deal is not, or even keeping games off Game Pass. That's not a weak move as well. It's just like the blatant like double standards. Like when Xbox does it, it's bad, but when Sony does it, we just turn a blind eye to it, or we just I don't know. They are trying to create a monopoly with Game Pass. All these games are basically cheap AF to the consumers. And why is that a bad thing? Why is it a bad thing for the consumers? I still don't know why it's a bad thing. They want to undercut competitors to force them out. Yeah, because Microsoft was definitely forcing out Nintendo or some PlayStation. Okay. Game Pass makes them at the moment $375 million a month. That's not enough to cover the cost of purchasing studios and their games. Xbox fans are celebrating not buying games without seeing the problem. Once again, this dumb narrative that Xbox guys just buy no games because we only play Game Pass. But if somebody did only want to play Game Pass as their gaming needs, I don't see a problem with that. But the vast majority of people are gonna buy games they really want to play. Like Gotham Knights just released, I bought that game. So like several other people were interested in that game. So it's just dumb. It's like, and you can see the top selling games each time a game comes out. That's on the top selling game chart as a major AAA game or whatever. So it's just a dumb narrative that Xbox guys just buy no games, apparently. Xbox guys don't buy trash or crap games, if that's what he's referring to. But plenty of games being bought on Xbox. It's weird that all of you have devoted your lives to support one plastic box versus another plastic box. All the ponies crying right now. Ruining a generation while tens of millions of people are playing Persona 5 Royal on Steam right now. Nothing Microsoft does will stop people from buying and playing games. Yeah, I can cry over plastic boxes. It's irrelevant to what the market actually shows. Okay. What's even more hilarious about posts like this is that these same clowns won't have a problem if Sony bought Bethesda and Activision Blizzard. They would have zero problem whatsoever. That's the hilarious thing. But because it's Microsoft, they want to complain and whine on a daily basis at this point, which is just ridiculous. To them, gaming will be saved. All of those games will be exclusive and it won't be an issue. Microsoft is just doing what Microsoft does, a $1 trillion company. Yep, the Series S is holding back gaming big time and is leading to poor people ruining gaming. What? And then he says, your banner is really a Nintendo Switch, can't make this S up. Yeah, Nintendo is literally like the console. It literally has the cheap well, you consider the console? The Nintendo Switch Lite, I guess it's a handheld console. So they literally have the cheapest console you can buy right now. So, but I guess that's not a problem with that. This is a dumb statement to even like react to at this point. They already did it. They purchased all of those studios and nothing has happened. No grand game reveal, device, nothing. They want to own everything. They don't even want people to own their own games anymore. It's so sad. I'm glad I still have all my retro stuff. Pretty much. This is a definitely accurate meme. Are you gonna cry? Because what is this nonsense right here? Like they just purchased everything. Oh no, Microsoft just purchased everything. What are you talking about? Like just the dramatics of this post right here. Like, geez, this guy definitely needs some tissue after making a post like this. People on Twitter can be so dramatic. That's a good summary of the Sony fanboys in general. The most dramatic group out of everybody. PlayStation fanboys should stop talking so much about Xbox and focus on games like Horizon, Gran Turismo, God of War. Sometimes I think they chose the wrong piece of plastic. So many whiny babies at this point. This is one of the worst takes I've seen on here. Congratulations. More free salt, please. I need it for my popcorn. Don't stop. Remember, our ancestors used to fight wars for this stuff. Yeah, they fought wars so people can complain about the most ridiculous nonsense about Microsoft buying. I don't know. What is he complaining? The Xbox Series S is running. I don't know. So stupid. Oh, another whiny post right here. Microsoft doesn't give a crap about selling consoles. They want to own all game development and charge everyone a never-ending subscription fee to keep the cash rolling in. Innovation, creativity, or quality have never been a part of Microsoft's business plans. What is this nonsense? Just the butthurtness. Bro, these guys are literally like salty every single day. And it's like crazy because you think they'd be playing some video games right now. But nope. They're just forever salty. Um, Sony is willing to throw away this whole gen over who owns Call of Duty and has effed up pretty much. For them to be complaining so much about Call of Duty, they just don't give a crap about their exclusive games at this point, which is just, we should be more concerned about Sony guys. Like, why are they so concerned about Call of Duty? Cry more pony. What a dumbass take. What a effing idiot. At least you're easily seen to block cry more. It's funny you think a single developer can ruin your system. That shows how dumb you dummies are. Maybe then Sony will actually compete instead of single player titles. They have talent but too greedy and just dumb to properly use them for what they are used to do. I hope they fail. Every day my hate towards Microsoft is growing more. A crap company. The guy with the Kratos avatar. Okay. Jeez. Hey, bro. Like, why are they this salty? I guess they just ain't doing anything until the God of War game comes out. Because I don't know how anybody can be this salty. Like, you literally got so many games to play right now. But, you know, they just focus on Xbox consistently and just playing 0 games. Even though, like, games just released. But whatever. This guys never cease to amaze me at this point. How somebody could just be this salty right now. But I'm going to conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like for this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.